Okay, hi everyone. This tutorial we will make the cutlery or fork and spoon to paste with the whole kitchen dining set that we already made previously. First we will create the spoon from the sphere. We go to the create standard primitive sphere and then we select the segment about like 34 and the radius is like 1.5 centimeters. Next, we will scale it to make it shape like a spoon in the oval shape or the ellipse. By dragging the x-axis, we also can check at the front view how it looks like and top view to check the proportion. Okay, then we go back to the front view and go to the modifier. And then we convert this to the editable poly and select vertex and delete the upper half of the sphere. Okay, now we roughly got the shape of the spoon and then we will make the handles. And if we feel that the spoon is too thick or the shape is too high, so we can adjust it again by pressing R and we move to look around. And you will see the shape. It has the surface only one side, but inside it doesn't have the surface. But don't worry, after we create the shape of the spoon, we can use the modifier shell to make it the complete spoon. Okay, next we're going back to the top view, and now I will use the wireframes, and then I select add. You can select many add that you want. It depends on the shape of the spoon that you want it to be. Next, after I select the edge, I press and hold shift and drag to create the handles. And then I select add again. Okay, I will drag up to select it. Before you have to check here windows or closings. If it's mean like this, it means that it's closing. It means like if you just drag the square, the selection square across the edge, you will select it. But if you select like this, it means you need to cover the whole edge to select it. If you drag the crossing it not select. Okay, next I will select the connect. Sorry, a little bit wrong. I will move this one. I will select vertex, and I will move this back close to the spoon, and then I will select add again, and then shift and drag, and then I will select Y axis here. Sorry, I will select it. I think X. Yeah. Okay, now we got the flat surface here, and then I will select it and connect to create the line here to make the segment smooth, and then I will select add again and drag it to make it longer for the handles. Now we need to select the windows and then drag. If we want to scale it down, we still can do it like this. And then we drag it to make the handle longer. And as we select edge again to create the top part of the spoon. I will switch between moving and scaling. And then I move to vertex to select it and try to make it curve to finish the shape. And we can still adjust it to match the shape that we want. Okay, I will make the handle also curve by select this crossing and edge, and then I use connect. Okay, I select the vertex again and then scale. Okay, now I'm roughly finished to create the shape of the spoon. But if you want to adjust anything, you can do it by your design. Okay, I'll check at the front view. The shape is coming like this, the straight one. You also can make it curve if you want by moving the segment up and down. And then you slowly curve it till you okay with it. If not, you can do it just only the straight handles is okay. Okay, now it's roughly our shape of the spoon. We will check the default shading and look how it look like. And then we will make the shells by go to the modifier list and press shell and select the thickness. Okay, I will go for 1 mm and I will hide 8 faces to see how it look like. Okay, now this is the shape of our fork. If we okay with it, we can leave it like this, but if we want it to be more smoother, we use the turbo smooth. Now we got the spoon already. And next, if we want to make this fork, we just select and hold the shift and clone it. And now we will modify this spoon to be a fork. Oh. At first, I will select it from the top view, and then I go back to this editable poly, and I will see how I want it to be. I'm going to the wireframe override, and then I will delete other part that I don't want. I will keep the handle to make sure it match with the spoon, with the handle shape. Okay, now we got the vertical shape, and I will extend it to make the fork. I select edge again, just only the vertical line, and then drag. When you drag, you can compare with the spoon. And we also can move to see how it looks like on the side view. Okay, we go back to the top view again. I will delete polygon between, in between two polygon to make it the shape of the fork. Okay, before we make it, I will make one more connect here because I feel like this one is too short. Okay, select it again, and then connect one, and I move it here to keep the shape. Okay, then I select the polygon and delete. Next, I scale this to make the fork shaped like a fork. Then I select it again. And I will do the connect. Okay, sorry. I will go back to before I delete the polygon. I will give it a curve first. Okay, I select add vertex is okay, and scale. After that, I will select add and do the connect. If we want to bend the fork nicely, we need to give it a lot of connection line. Okay, I give it 7. And next, I will do it from the front view again. You can see the spoon on the back. I will select the spoon and then turn off Shells and Turbo Smooth to see the curve of the spoon, and then we go back to the fork and go back to the editable poly. And select vertex. From this shape, I will make a curve quite similar to the shape of the spoon. Okay, lovely. Okay, then move and look around the shape of the fork is okay or not. If it's okay, we go to the polygon and then we delete this polygon. Okay, now we got the shape of the spoon and fork in the curve, nearly same curve. And then we go to the default shading and check it's okay or not. If we okay with it, we just give it the connection line at the edge to make the shape of the fork legit. Okay, we go to 8 again, go to the wireframe overlay, and then go back to top view. And I will select okay, I will select here to make the connecting line. Go to connect and to and move them to the edge of the fork in each. Next, we always also do the connection line at the tip of the fork. Then okay. Okay, now you can see we got the shape of the fork lovely. And next, we do the shells, change it to the default setting to see its shape, and also turbo smooth. Okay, we got the shell and the turbo smooth to make it smooth for the fork. And then we go to the spoon and then turn on shells and turbo smooth also. Okay, now we got fork and spoon with the same design of the handles in set. Okay, this is all for the tutorials. See you next tutorial.